steel rings. And here are the finalists for the uneven bars.
South Africa. Uzbekistan. Algeria. Türkiye. Türkiye. South Africa. And Sofia Croatia. Gymnasts, your warm-up time starts now. And I want to introduce also the judges of this final. Oksana Stiasarchuk, Ukraine, Julia Yubanchich, Croatia.
The all-important judges being introduced. And what a final this is going to be. Kelia Nemura from Algeria, the Olympic champion. She had the highest degree difficulty at 6.7 in the preliminaries, the 18-year-old qualifying in first place. She will be very difficult to beat, but as we know with artistic gymnastics, anything can happen, and especially on the uneven bars. Nazli Savranbasi from Turkey, she qualified second, helped by being awarded the 0.2 bonus in the prelims. And then we have two sisters in the event as well. Naveen and Zelma Dariz. Naveen qualified third and her younger sister fourth. Friendly sister rivalry, I am absolutely sure. Kelia Nimur will be going in the first group of four. She's been drawn to go in fourth. The 18-year-old, the Olympic champion, born in France, and has dual citizenship, so can represent Algeria due to her dad. She always had an aim to compete at the Olympic Games. And well, she absolutely has done that, hasn't she? Olympic champion. That's the first four, and this will be the second four. It's wonderful, isn't it, when somebody has an aim to even just go to an Olympic Games, and then when they do, they go to Paris last year and get a gold in the uneven bars. So 8 elements, including a release and catch from full pirouette. 50 seconds allowed for the warm-up, and that can include adjusting the tension on the bars if they need to.
So, ladies and gentlemen, atmosphere is on top.
Looking for good extension throughout and smooth.
So, ladies and gentlemen, warm-up time has come to an end.
So that's the warm-up complete. And we move on with the first competitor from Iceland. Hildur Maja Gudmundsdóttir. 8th in qualifying. A big moment for the 20-year-old. Building up the momentum there. Nicely through the elements. Plenty of movement between the two bars. Moving from the lower bar to the upper bar as well. The judges will be looking for different grips as well, so under and over, for a well-constructed routine. She competed in 2 World Championships and 3 European Championships, including the most recent one as well. Hasn't competed so extensively in the World Cups or World Challenge Cups as she did last year. Last year, she competed in the Slovenia and in Bulgaria as well.
Total score
11.20, so a slight increase on her preliminary score of 11.05. The first of the sisters, Naveen Dariz from South Africa. She qualified in 3rd place. Nice rotation there in the pirouette. Release and catch. Using different grips. And a nice double tuck to finish.
And that was
12.45 was her score in qualification. An Olympian from Tokyo back in 2021, where she finished. Her highest apparatus was the vault, actually, where she was 18th, but 5 World Championships she has competed in, which is really quite amazing. Bronze medalist from the African Championships back in 2021. So has been on the podium before, but qualifying 3rd here. Is this going to be another podium place for her? Her club is the Johannesburg Gymnastic Centre. She saw gymnastics on television and begged her mum to let her do it. Dreamt of being like the people on television, and now she is just that. Manages to train around 26 hours a week. She does have a visual impairment in her right eye, so she's had to work around that. It does make it quite hard to see the bar, but she managed really well there. So 12.45 in the preliminaries. And then we'll be supporting her younger sister, who qualified in 4th place. Always great to have sibling rivalry, isn't it? Just keeps pushing you. But I'm sure very supportive of each other. 12.50, so a 0.5 improvement on her preliminaries. For Uzbekistan, it's Madinikon Robijanova next. Qualified 7th, the 18-year-old. Oh, just lost a little bit of form there. Up until then, her legs had been really nice on the extension. And the double pike to finish. That was a shame, because up until then, I was really quite impressed with the form that she was showing.
And that was right between, also demonstrated by from Uzbekistan. After 3 rounds on top.
She competed at the World Cup in Qatar, as we get a chance to see it again. And also in a World Cup last year, so getting more and more experience. So she just let the leg separation come into it, but very solid on the grips. It pretty much flowed throughout. Just the second half, just not quite the extension in the legs that she had in the first half. But overall, a well-constructed routine for her. 11.1 in the prelims. She had a difficulty of 4.2. And it's 11.550. So an improvement, and that's what you always like to see. And now Kalia Nemour from Algeria, the Olympic champion. Difficulty of 6.7 on the preliminaries. Qualified, of course, in first place. She is going to be very difficult to beat. Oh, fabulous, and a double layout to finish, double straight. All went to plan. And linking the skills to add to that difficulty. She looked in total control throughout. What an athlete she is. 5th in the all-around at the Olympics last year as well. World Championships back in 2023, took a silver in this event. Gold at the World Cup in Egypt earlier this year. The height that she got there. She absolutely flew between the two bars. Very steady, and the difficulty here. A pirouette and the double straight to finish. Has won multiple medals at the World Cups. Let's say born in France and now representing Algeria. She does have dual citizenship. Started at the age of 4. She's 18 now, so she's been doing gymnastics for 14 years. And has moved up incredibly over the years. Such a talented gymnast. Incredible to watch. And what a moment that must have been for her in Paris last year. She scored 15.1 in the preliminaries. qualified by a massive margin for these finals. But for her, it's also about personal bests. So 6.7 was her difficulty in prelims. Judges taking a little while to analyse. 14.70, slightly down on the difficulty from the preliminaries, but nevertheless a very strong score, 14.7 to put her into first place. As the last four athletes have a chance to warm up, spraying the bar to make the grip slightly better. So two athletes from Turkey to come, and then South Africa, the sister of Naveen, the Zalma, will be going on 7th, and Sofia Mester from Croatia will be going last. So just as a recap, 8 elements, including a release and catch, must have a full pirouette. You can link the skills to add to the difficulty. Bengisu Yildiz from Turkey qualified 5th. Oh, what a shame. Obviously that will be costly, and 1 mark deduction, and not credited with that particular element. But the main thing is she looks like she's okay. She gets straight back on. It was right at the end of her routine as well. Such a shame. You put in all the work in training, but this is artistic gymnastics. Anything can happen when it comes to the competition.
Exercise on uneven bars.
Started strong. as you get towards the end of the routine, you can't start thinking ahead. You have to go through each element separately. It's an 11.7, putting her into third place despite that. Nazli Savranbasli from Turkey, her teammate up next, qualified in a second place. Ah, what a shame. It was nice and clean until then. So a frustrating finish for her there. The 21-year-old. 12.5 was what she achieved in the preliminaries. Five European Championships that she's qualified for and competed in. Finished a 5th in Croatia at the World Cup in this apparatus and a 5th in Azerbaijan as well. But qualified here in a second place. Obviously she'll get deductions for the dismount. But other than that, she really looked in control. She had good form. Very nice, the release and catch. And then the double tug. She had to bend down forwards quite a lot and just didn't manage to hold it. The lead currently 14.7, 11.7 if you want a possible podium place, but still, of course, 2 more to go. Those wrist supports, so important. That extra bit of protection. 11.850. That does indeed put her into third place, but with 2 more athletes to go, will it be enough to keep her on the podium? The younger sister of Naveen, this is Zelma Dariz from South Africa, qualified 4th. And really built up momentum for that dismount then. And she is absolutely delighted with that. Her sister scored 12.5, which is currently into second place. Is it going to be enough for 2 siblings to be on the podium? She needs more than 11.85 to get on the podium. She scored 12.2 in the preliminaries when she finished 4th, so she does certainly have every opportunity of doing that. She was thrilled to make the finals here. She took part in some of the World Challenge Cups, one last year, where she was 19th in this event and then 24th. in 2022. So really fabulous result for her, even being in this final today, and to have two siblings in it is really quite special for South Africa. Are they both going to get a podium place? That would have been a great dismount. Just losing it a little bit at the end, but managing to stay upright, which is the main thing. So she needs more than 11.850. How much has that dismount affected the overall score? I'm sure they really must push each other, travelling to these competitions together. Lovely to have the comradeship of family travelling with you. But I'm sure the rivalry must always be there as well. 14.7 leading the way, then 12.5, and then 11.85. Keeping her waiting always adds to the tension, especially for Nazli Sevran-Bassi. Is she going to get a medal or not? No, it's going to be a bronze medal for Zelmi Daris. She just pips Nazli at the last moment to take. And of course, we still have one more to go. I'm getting completely and utterly ahead of myself there. This is Sofia Mester from Croatia. She qualified in a 6th place. Such an elegant gymnast. Sofia Mester from Croatia qualified in a 6th place. She's only 16 years of age. A real talent for the future. Came 8th at the World Cup earlier this year in Azerbaijan. Started her international journey last year with the World Challenge Cup in Croatia, where she finished in a 7th place. Showed really nice form, the extension in the legs, very definite on the grips. 11.45 was her qualification score. She had a difficulty of 5.1. So is it going to be a medal for Croatia? As expected, Kélia Namour from Algeria leading the way with a magnificent score of 14.7. In second place, Naveen Dariz. It's 12.5. She goes into the bronze medal position, just ahead of Zelma Dariz from South Africa.
Final performances demonstrated by athletes on uneven bars. First place, Kélia Namour, Olympic champion from Algeria. Second place,
So we just await for the final confirmation of the rankings, and here we have them. Kélia Namour from Algeria taking the gold, 14.7. Naveen Dariz from South Africa, the silver with 12.5. And Sofia Mester from Croatia taking the bronze, 12.5. Zelma Dariz from South Africa, the sister of Naveen, just missing out on a 12.35. One more event to go today, and that will be the still rings. And now the World Challenge Cup uneven bars final. The medalists.
Third place and bronze medalist, Mr. Sofia, Croatia.
Sofia Mester from Croatia taking the bronze medal, 12.5. Naveen Dariz, it's a silver medal for her from South Africa at 12.5. Kélia Namour from Algeria takes the gold, 14.7. What a performance she gave. Yet another gold to add to her ever-growing collection.
please stand and show your respect for the national anthem of Algeria.
The photos will be taken, as always, to capture the special moments. Beautiful roses as well being given to all of the gymnasts. then just one medal ceremony to go. That's for the still rings.